We economists are always talking about the pie. How it grows and shrinks, how it's sliced, who gets the biggest share. In this show, we're talking about the most pressing matters of the day and connecting them back to the stock of knowledge in economics. Welcome to an extra slice of the pie. I'm your host, Ben Krause. So you know a bit more about me. I'm from Nebraska, but my work has taken me much farther afield, across the US and to many other regions of the world. I've spent quite a bit of time in Latin America and the Caribbean, East and Central Africa, as well as India. All told, after about 15 years in the social sector, often working with government partners and local leaders, I went to UC Berkeley to pursue my own PhD, and then joined the University of Chicago, first to launch a series of institutions aimed at advancing research and scaling innovations in, primarily, low and middle income countries, and today, through BFI, supporting the entire economics community in our shared pursuit of frontier research and global impact. Now, over the past several years on BFI's podcast, The Pie, Tess Vigeland has been highlighting the very latest research coming out of the Chicago economics community. We've amassed an incredible library to date, and I'd strongly recommend going back and getting lost for a bit in that collection. A few of my favorites include Scavenging for Answers, the human toll of vulture population collapse. Is the future cashless? From back in 2021, and I can't stop thinking about how to price a vaccine from those early months of the pandemic. We'll link to each of those below, as well as to the full collection. What we're aiming to add here with this extra slice is a complement to our ongoing coverage of the flow of research with a broader overview of the stock of knowledge that the Chicago economics community is helping to build. So instead of looking at individual papers, I'll be inviting our scholars to talk about the sum of learning in specific fields. We'll also get to know a bit more about our scholars as people, their processes and pointers, fears and struggles, passions and joys, and even get them to tease a bit of the latest questions that they're wrestling. And then I'll be sharing it out with all of you, both through our podcast, as well as here on video. Together, we'll further fill out the story of the Chicago School of Economics, our methodological approach of rooting research in theory, and then rigorously testing the resulting predictions in the real world. No appeals to authority, only the robustness of the idea tempered by scrutiny. As Gary Becker summarized, economics is judged ultimately by how well it helps us understand the world and how well we can help improve it. That's where we get the twin mission of BFI, frontier research and global impact. Let's dig in.